Do you feel stressed by problems in life? Do you find it hard to be happy in a world full of unknowns? Watch this video to learn how Stoicism can help you deal with life's challenges and remain strong. Step 1. Focus on progress, not perfection. Focusing on progress means accepting that we are works in progress, that we are constantly evolving and growing. It means recognizing that we will make mistakes, that we will encounter setbacks, but that these are opportunities for learning and growth. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By adopting this mindset, we can transform our setbacks into stepping stones on the path to success. Focusing on progress means celebrating our small victories along the way. Instead of fixating on the end goal, we can find joy and satisfaction in the journey itself. As Seneca observed, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. By appreciating what we have and the progress we've made, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment. Focusing on progress means letting go of comparison. In a world that often seems obsessed with competition and comparison, it's easy to feel inadequate, to believe that we're not good enough. However, as the Stoics understood, comparison is a futile and harmful pursuit. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look there." By focusing on our own progress, rather than comparing ourselves to others, we can cultivate a sense of inner strength and resilience. By accepting that we are works in progress, celebrating our small victories, letting go of comparison, and embracing a growth mindset, we can cultivate resilience, gratitude, and inner strength. Step 2. Embrace self-care. Stoicism's emphasis on self-care is deeply rooted in its understanding of the interconnectedness of the mind, body, and soul. The Stoics believe that in order to achieve a state of tranquility and happiness, we must tend to all aspects of our being. This holistic approach to self-care is particularly relevant in today's fast-paced, stress-filled world. The body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet for the mind. This underscores the importance of not only maintaining our physical health, but also nurturing our mental and emotional well-being. The Stoics believe that our thoughts and emotions have a profound impact on our overall health and happiness. Therefore, they advocated for practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and cognitive behavioral techniques to manage our thoughts and emotions. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. This means surrounding ourselves with individuals who bring out the best in us, who challenge us to grow and evolve, and who provide us with a sense of belonging and connection. Embracing self-care is a crucial step in turning our sorrow into happiness. By tending to our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, by cultivating positive relationships, and by engaging in practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection, we can transform our lives, finding joy and fulfillment even in the most challenging circumstances. Step 3. Acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledging our feelings is a crucial step in transforming sorrow into happiness. It's important to understand that our emotions are not inherently good or bad, but rather, they are natural responses to our experiences. Therefore, it's essential that we do not suppress or ignore our feelings, as doing so can lead to emotional turmoil and prolonged sorrow. The Stoics believe that the first step in acknowledging our feelings is to identify them. This means becoming aware of the emotions that we are experiencing, whether it's sadness, anger, fear, or joy. By doing so, we can gain a better understanding of ourselves and our experiences, and we can begin to process our emotions in a healthy and constructive way. Once we have identified our feelings, the next step is to accept them. This means acknowledging that our emotions are a natural and valid response to our experiences, and that it's okay to feel the way that we do. It's important to remember that our emotions do not define us, and that we have the power to choose how we respond to them. It is not the events themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about the events. This means that our emotions are often influenced by our thoughts and beliefs about our experiences, rather than the experiences themselves. Therefore, by accepting our feelings, we can begin to examine the thoughts and beliefs that are influencing them, and we can make necessary changes in our thinking. It's important to note that expressing our feelings does not mean acting on them impulsively or in a harmful way. The Stoics believe that we have a moral responsibility to ourselves and others, and that we should strive to act in a virtuous and compassionate manner, even in times of emotional distress. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that our emotions, even those that are painful or uncomfortable, can provide us with valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. By acknowledging and learning from our feelings, we can turn our sorrow into happiness, and we can live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. It's important to remember that acknowledging our feelings is a process, and that it may take time and practice to become proficient at it. The Stoics believe that the cultivation of virtue and wisdom is a lifelong pursuit, and that we should strive to improve ourselves in every aspect of our lives. Step 4. Learn from your experiences. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. This means focusing on what we can control, such as our attitudes and actions, and accepting what we cannot control, such as the actions of others or the circumstances we find ourselves in. By doing so, we can learn from our experiences and use them to our advantage. Another important aspect of learning from our experiences is reflection. The Stoics believe that reflection is a powerful tool for self-improvement, as it allows us to examine our experiences, identify the lessons they offer, and apply these lessons to our lives. The Stoics believe that learning from our experiences requires resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and it's inevitable that we will encounter difficulties and disappointments. However, these challenges are not obstacles to our happiness, but rather they are opportunities for growth and learning. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that we should view our challenges not as barriers, but as stepping stones towards our goals. By embracing our challenges and learning from them, we can develop resilience, strengthen our character, and move closer to our desired outcomes. Learning from our experiences involves adopting a growth mindset. The Stoics believe that our abilities and qualities are not fixed, but rather they can be developed and improved through effort and learning. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. This means surrounding ourselves with individuals who inspire us to grow, who challenge us to improve, and who support us in our learning journey. By adopting a growth mindset and seeking out positive influences, we can learn from our experiences and continue to evolve and develop throughout our lives. Learning from our experiences is a crucial aspect of Stoicism. By accepting our experiences, reflecting on them, demonstrating resilience, and adopting a growth mindset, we can transform our sorrow into happiness, finding valuable lessons in even the most challenging circumstances. Step 5. Enjoy everything positively. The art of enjoying everything positively is deeply rooted in the Stoic philosophy of mindfulness and gratitude. The Stoics believe that the present moment is the only moment that truly exists, and therefore, it's crucial that we learn to fully inhabit the present, to savor the richness of our experiences, and to express gratitude for the blessings in our lives. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. This means that our thoughts have the power to shape our experiences, to transform our perception of reality. Therefore, by cultivating a positive mindset, by choosing to focus on the beauty and the blessings in our lives, we can create a life of joy and fulfillment. Imagine visualizing the loss of your eyesight. This exercise would not only make you appreciate the gift of vision, but also the countless beautiful sights you have the privilege to witness. The same can be applied to other aspects of life, such as health, relationships, and material possessions. By contemplating their absence, we can fully appreciate their presence. The Stoics believe that our emotions are not our enemies, but rather they are signals that can provide us with valuable insights about ourselves and our experiences. Therefore, it's crucial that we acknowledge our emotions, even those that are painful or uncomfortable, and strive to maintain a sense of inner peace and equilibrium. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. This means that our fears and anxieties are often the result of our own thoughts, of our own imaginings. Therefore, by cultivating a sense of tranquility, by learning to quiet the mind and calm the emotions, we can enjoy everything positively, even in times of uncertainty and adversity. Stoicism encourages us to find joy in the simple pleasures of life. The Stoics believe that happiness is not something that we find in external circumstances, but rather, it's something that we cultivate within ourselves. Therefore, it's crucial that we learn to find joy in the simple things, to appreciate the beauty in our everyday experiences, and to live in the present moment. For example, the joy of a warm cup of coffee in the morning, the sound of birds chirping, the sight of a beautiful sunset, or the comfort of a cozy bed are all simple pleasures that we can enjoy positively. By fully inhabiting the present moment, by savoring the richness of our experiences, and by expressing gratitude for the blessings in our lives, we can transform our perception of reality and create a life of joy and fulfillment. The Stoic philosophy of enjoying everything positively is a call to action, a challenge to fully inhabit the present moment, to savor the richness of our experiences, and to express gratitude for the blessings in our lives. It's a reminder that life is short and that it's up to us to make the most of it. By focusing on progress, embracing self-care, acknowledging our feelings, learning from our experiences, and enjoying everything positively, we can transform our lives, finding joy and fulfillment even in the most challenging circumstances. Remember, life is short, and it's up to us to make the most of it. So let's embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and turn our sorrow into happiness.